Selamlar arkadaşlar. Oyunda kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Yavaştan finalimize doğru gidiyoruz.
Antea, please tell me you're here.
There you are, ready to go.
I just got here. Can we talk? Why did you leave me alone?
You are not alone. Can we go now?
How come it's not working?
Let's ask Seeker. This all has to end, and I'd rather it was sooner than later.
Aye, here's hoping.
Antea'da tam triplerde ya. Allah.
There's a spectral web here, but it's new. It's stronger, but I think I can do it.
Oh, is he there?
This'll only take a moment. See?
Well, throwing my weapons through your will is a little unsettling. The spell isn't working. I think she's gone. Still no ghostly spectral spiders hiding away in there, no? Good.
No time to lose. Strange how I barely knew Ceridian, yet feel like I've lost someone deeply important.
Seeker! Manual on how to hide from men.
Wish I had one.
Why is there a letter from Deborah Comenius here?
And who's Grace? No way back to New Eden Town, and no Seeker either. Our only clue points to Kate Newsmith. Maybe she knows this Grace and where to find her.
How can she find anything in this mess?
We're wasting time. Let's go.
She draws well.
Well, can we draw this to a close? We need to talk to Kate.
Nerede bu? Bizi mi bulacak?
Shall we dance then?
Aye. Always.
Careful. They mean business now. If the spirit chases were working, we wouldn't have specters. I'd stay to figure it out, but we need to see Kate.
Biz şuradan geldik. Okey. Var mı noktayız? Ha, kıyafet gelmişti burada, bir dakika, evet. Neymiş bu? Evet, gem lazım ona da.
Is it worse to lose your faith in your fathers than it is to lose faith in yourself? Those in the Harrows who lived would be wise to look inwards, to reflect, and then to pay penance. But none carry a greater burden than young Lamentation Haskell. How will he guide the faltering faithful when he has so little faith in himself?
I get the feeling folk are preparing to leave.
Red McWraith. I didn't expect you back.
I'm working my way back to New Eden Town.
There, you're on your own.
Do you wish to talk about what happened with the beast?
You killed my sister. I have nothing more to say to you.
I'm sorry for your loss. Thick Skin hired me to rid the forest of the beast. It was a haunting. I resolved it.
Your work presents you with ill-starred choices. I hope they weigh heavy.
They do. More than you could know.
Thank you for your honesty, Red McWraith. I believe you.
I'm sorry to bring this up, but your sister owed me money.
So?
I did my part. As the new leader of the camp, the debt falls on you.
Let me be sure I understand. You killed my sister, and now you're asking me for payment.
Evet.
Well, beast is dead, and I don't work for free.
You've a neck of brass and a bastard's heart. I hope your mother's very proud of you.
Listen, you don't pay a banisher to get what you want, but to do what must be done. And the beast is dead. Pay me.
You may take your blood money for bad work well done and shove it in your choice of hole.
What's new around here?
I have no time for gossip.
How fare the people round here?
All seem well by Jacob Lind, who was recently returned from the wild.
What's wrong with him?
I find it hard to credit, and you may disbelieve it too, but Jacob Lind believes he is a wolf.
Now that you're in charge, what's the plan?
We finish what we started. We find the strength to leave New Eden forever. But not yet. They still have too much fear in their hearts, and not enough hope.
The region is still dangerous. They may never find the courage they need to leave it.
I'm trying to track someone down, and I was hoping you could help me.
I'm busy. Find them yourself.
I'm not asking you to do anything. I just need information. I may have some to share in return. So, I found your name in an old letter. It was addressed to someone by the name of Grace. It was written by Deborah Comenius.
You just can't leave a scab unpicked, can you? Especially if it's not your own.
Deborah wrote of a cabin in the woods. Could this Grace person have found it?
I don't know. It was all a very long time ago. I had forgotten her.
Did Grace ask you for help?
No. Grace Pennington vanished. No one ever saw her again.
Grace Pennington? As in Captain Saul Pennington?
Pennington had a daughter, and you knew her.
I knew her, but not well. Deborah had her in the school and spoke of her from time to time. Shy as a porcupine and twice as prickly, as I recall.
Deborah wrote the letter in February 1688. When did Grace disappear?
Months later, Pennington accused Deborah of being a witch. In my recollection, that moment overshadows all others.
Could Grace have survived alone out here in the woods?
Possibly. But could she remain unseen? No. All thought she'd left New Eden. Gone west, perhaps, into the wilds.
Does the name Seeker mean anything to you?
It sounds less a name than a calling, but neither mean anything to me. We done?
One more question. Did the school teacher keep a cabin in the woods?
Deborah spent much time walking the woods, trying to understand New Eden, she said. Now that you mention it, I remember a snowstorm. She spent 3 days in a hut not far from here. Southeast, across the drawbridge, along the path towards the mine. If it's still there.
The settlement seems to be doing well with you in charge.
We've made.
Did you tell them?
I told them she'd. Some are yet in this.
The beast is dead?
Game return. Still. The bodies they lead.
If they're up.
Yes.
A new skirt.
Probably best.
Thank you.
Bölümü geçtik bakayım.
Goodbye.
Oh, damn this to hell.
Just our luck that when we need Seeker the most, she disappears.
That's...
Diğeri nerede? Diğeri burada.
Still don't
Şöyle.
understand why the ritual failed.
Optional'ı bence yapalım.
Let's just find the hut.
Yanlış yer. Tam benim ev de buralarda bir yerdeydi ya. Şu mu? Yok, onun karşısındaydı. Burada. Herhalde sorduktan sonra
Things look better here. Helen is working out.
Spectral traces. Something's up with Helen.
Banishers. Excuse the clatter.
I've seen worse. Good day to you, Helen.
I did.
What can you tell me about a young woman by the name of Grace?
It seems you already know some of the story. It was a long time ago, but I'll do my best to fill in the gaps.
What happened to her?
As I heard it told, one day Grace just wasn't there anymore.
How was their relationship?
I believe it was stormy, as you'd expect between a commander and his disobedient daughter. I do think he loved her, but as far as anyone ever saw, he never shed a single tear for her.
Later, after he exiled her, did the captain try to find his daughter?
Not to my knowledge. He did not set off in search of her, nor did he send men. At the time, I thought it strange. Still do. I'll never understand how a man could reject his only daughter. And that, my inquisitive Banisher friends, is all I know about the matter.
Things have been feverish round here to...
As well as can be.
How well is that?
People are bet. I fight
You miss.
every waking.
Could his husk still be...
No, it could.
Something is
I'm busy, Banishers.
running.
Busy. I've been trying to establish. We could.
We had...
I see.
We'll look into...
If you.
evet, artık şey bulabiliriz. Tabii biz hiç case'ler almadığımız için bu ara. Şuradaki görevi alalım bakalım.
Squire Paris's store. There's a strong spectral presence.
Shall we?
We're closed.
Red McCraith, ma'am.
Ah, he who
Thank you.
you may call.
Where's the older
He died. I was out.
his ghost?
Leave his
It's no small.
It's no small thing to be dead. The squire.
Dear Jane, too kind.
Squire Paris, sorry to see you this way.
Not as sorry as I am.
I'm a banisher, you know. I could help you, both of you. That's what I do.
I don't know. This is new to me. Jane stands by me, though I'm dead.
You've only ever stood by me. Now,
You there? A word, if I may. We must talk.
I think
Another ghost. He can, as I'm sure you're.
Oh,
Yes, I seem to be haunting.
Do you have any
Business was my trade. She is. For my part,
Go on.
I'd rather not. She.
I'm shocked.
Before we left New Eden Town, Jane had a secret.
unfinished business.
If you look behind me, you'll find her quarters. Be de-
Jane doesn't trust her boss.
We should poke through the squire's books.
She's very defensive about that particular patch of forest.
Like you with the blanket when the night is cold.
Allah Allah. Register.
This is unpleasant, sir, and I would like to get out.
Bir şey mi bıraktı burada? Hiç bakamamış. Ha şu var.
How do you rebuild a life after such horror?
By taking revenge, it would seem.
I wonder about the epidemic. Was it a local disease or something else?
We're not opening that without a key.
Shouldn't be hard to find.
No keys here. I thought I saw something shiny. Still nothing.
Over here. Look. I wouldn't have kept a key here.
You probably would. There. The Squire's archives.
Bir dakika save. Bakıp direkt incelememiş oldum. Vay be. Ben direkt incelemesini bekliyordum.
Squire Paris bought Jane's freedom, then hired her as his bodyguard.
That was generous of him. This contract is the ghost tie. Paris had traded with the Pennacook, Jane's people.
He knew she had nowhere else to go.
Did he wish to help, or did he wish to profit? Right. We should talk to the squire.
Anahtarı bunu açmıyor. Kötü oldu.
Yes?
Hummingbird mercenaries.
Ah,
You seem disappointed.
she should have told me the truth.
I wonder if it's...
Yes, of course.
Jane wants revenge on the mercenaries who killed her people. Maybe that's...
Jane had a cache of...
Arms in the woods.
You
As I trade...
Does she know you traded with her people?
She does not. Soon I shall...
You took her into...
Jane was to be sold, sent overseas as a slave. The irresistible...
We'll take...
I'll set...
Let's find this fiery grove. She means to kill the hummingbirds.
Hell of a mission for one pet.
Ama ben bunu takip edeceğim.
Person alone.
Sincere's attitude is definitely strange. And not only for his constant whining.
Hadi gidelim ya. Artık görevimize.
symbols. The hut may be near.
Allah Allah.
I sense magic. Could Seeker be here?
Faded with age. Not to know what it was for.
I can see. I should take over.
Bizimkinin görmesini engelleyen şey ne abi? Şurada mı? Ha. Kaynağı burada bir yerde. Şurası var. Dur bekle bakayım. Şurada diğer tarafa giden böyle yolda bir şey var mıydı? Onu da kaçırmış olmayalım sonra. Ay. Hızlı bitiririz diye düşünüyorduk. Daha hala bitmedi ya. Uzunmuş baya. Of.
a coincidence. Could Grace be Seeker? Dusty. Seeker hasn't been here for a long time.
Anyone home? Quite the fall from grace.
That's not funny, and neither is this.
Aye, fair enough.
More demonology. Unusual for a witch. These two schools of magic don't usually see eye to eye. Perhaps Lammy could help us with the spell.
Deborah knew about this place.
Focus on the matter at hand, Red.
I am. Fine wardrobe for a youngster.
They're rags.
And they won't help us find her. Aye.
Same circle as the one on the entrance. But I don't know the symbol. I don't know it, but I think Lammy might. Seeker drew this. Now we know. She's in the mountains. In the mountains, behind a magic door. And the circle is, somehow, the key. We did well to come here. Now we know where she's hiding. Soon we'll be able to use the pond. All we need is the key to the dissimulation spell. And Lammy Haskell will help us with that.
Ah, sure.
Whatever it is, out with it.
Now what I say is worth listening to.
Only when it doesn't slow us down.
You're in an awful hurry. It's as if you can't wait to leave.
It's not like that. It's complicated.
Aye, alright. I believe you.
Bu bölüm bir ara bölüm olmuş olsun. Devamında inşallah finali yapabiliriz diye düşünüyorum ama bakalım. Belki bir iki bölüm daha kalmış diyebiliriz. Göreceğiz. Görüşmek üzere.